Great question. I get this asked by my sellers all the time. And I find that they want to do this and they want to do that, and they want to do that, and all of a sudden they spent thousands of dollars. And I like to Hey, I'm David, and this is
Andrew Briscoe.
And we're father and son realtors in Oklahoma City area. A couple of weeks ago or a couple of days ago, we put out a question on social media asking our friends, what questions do you have when it comes to buying and selling a home? And so we wanted to take the opportunity in a series of videos here, this happens to be the very first one, to answer some of your questions. So we ready to go, Andrew?
Yeah, we're ready to go. So first question we've got is, what home improvement gives the greatest payoff when selling your home and is a complete remodel necessary? So what are your thoughts on that? What's the best thing that you can do as far as if you're going to invest some money into fixing up your house before you put it on the market?
Great question. I get this asked by my sellers all the time. And I find that they want to do this and they want to do that and they want to do that. And all of a sudden they spent thousands of dollars. And I like to say, let's take a step back. Let's look at those things that buyers are actually looking for and what they're expecting in the current market, in a current neighborhood, an area of the city. In our case, it's Central Oklahoma. And let's reassess those things. Now, when we look at the numbers from the National Association of Realtors, wood floors are the greatest return on your investment. You're going to get 100 to 106%. Now that's on a national scale, but that is usually a pretty good investment. Anything else, we're not going to necessarily get dollar for dollar in the appraisal value of the home. However, what we are going to get is buyers being more willing to look at the house that has updates. You want to explain that a little more about appraisals and so on, how that works?
Definitely. So as far as the appraisal value goes, like you said, most of the renovations that you do on your home, you're going to get about 80 cents to $1 return on that. So if you put 10 grand into a kitchen, you'll get about $10,000 of value added to the property in an appraiser's eyes. Now, when it comes to how buyers look at value, for example, if you have two houses that are virtually exactly the same, and one has an updated kitchen and one does not have an updated kitchen, naturally the buyers are going to see more value in the home that has an updated kitchen, even if through an appraiser's eyes, they might not be counting the dollar amount of the backsplash and countertops and cabinets that you put in. The buyers that are looking at the property are going to see more value because one has been updated and one has not. And so that's something that I think a lot of people can sometimes get mixed up on as far as what's actually adding value to the home from an appraiser's eyes and what is going to help the home sell, because those can be two different things, and you can maybe not add value to the bottom dollar appraisal by doing a renovation. And if you're planning on selling your home, there are specific renovations and updates that you can do that will attract more buyers, more competition, and in the end, you're going to end up selling your home for a higher price because of that.
Right. And I think the takeaway there is make sure you talk to your real estate professional so that you know what that market, your local market, is expecting in those. Second of all, let me explain, if you're looking at two houses and they're both valued at the same, but one of them's got an updated kitchen and the other one has an updated bathroom, or maybe it doesn't have the updated features, but maybe it's a little larger. Most of us are going to go for the new and the shiny. And that's what's going to attract us, and we're going to see, oh, well, we don't have to do that in the future, even if it's adequate. We just see it's got the latest, greatest fad of countertop or colors or whatever. So the other thing to consider there, too, is when you're the seller, is the time that the home is on the market. Maybe that money spent on a renovation helps your home sell quicker. So it's not always the dollar amount of the price of the home. There's a lot of other things in there to consider. Your time on market. Every day is money out of your pocket that the home sits on market. And that's why marketing comes into play. And those are some other questions for some later videos. But when you consider that value, what's most important to you? Getting the dollar amount, or is it quicker time? Those are two different things. And then also appraisal. There's so many metrics to this, but
Exactly.
anyway, hope we've answered that question for you. I think the biggest key is talk to your real estate professional to help guide you through that market. Well, thanks for watching, and hope you'll come back and watch some more. And we'd appreciate it if you like, share, all of that stuff. This video helps you out. I don't want to bait anybody, but there it is. All right.
Thank you, guys.
See you.